Hey friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel and welcome to day one of my Bakemas 2024. If you are new here, you may not know, but over the last 3 years, I've been doing a Disney Christmas Bakemas. This year, however, I have stopped making the Disney recipes on my channel, but today I am going to be they're starting a new series where it's just Christmas baking. And I'm so excited. Today we are going to be kicking it off with Italian Pignoli cookies. Now, I don't know if you've ever had these or ever tried them or even made them yourself, but these are one of my favorite cookies of all time. Truly. When I think of Pignoli cookies, I am always reminded of my mom and my grandma and just my family in general. And this is a favorite for all of them as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what we're going to be, all the ingredients that you're going to need for today's recipe. Let's get started. Okay, so let me go through the ingredients with you of what you're going to need. You're going to need 8 ounces of almond paste. You're going to need 1 cup and 1/4 cup of pine nuts. And, you can get these in, I actually got these on Amazon, believe it or not. You're going to need a 1/2 cup of granulated sugar and 1/4 cup of powdered sugar and 2 large egg whites. Also, pure vanilla extract, a 1/2 teaspoon. So let's get started. Okay, so one of the first things we want to do is go ahead and start with the almond paste. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and also line 2 cookie sheets with parchment paper. And I should have opened this before I started. Oh, I'm going to get the scissors to cut this. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, so I've got that open. And we're just going to go ahead and squeeze this, break this up into the bowl. Oh, that smells so good, the almond. Okay. Okay, so we just want to go ahead and break it up a little bit, as much as we can. Break it into small pieces. Okay, so it's been all broken up into small pieces. Then we're going to go ahead and add the sugar, and then we're going to combine this until it is all well combined. Okay, we're also going to add in the powdered sugar and mix that until it's well combined. Okay, and I realized that it did not record. I thought I was recording, but I had added the 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla as well as the 2 large egg whites, and now we're going to mix that until it's well combined. Okay, so it doesn't look like there is much here, but believe me, you're going to get a good amount out of the cookies. This is a very sticky and gooey kind of dough, so I'm just going to go ahead and use a spoon. And let me put this around this way and start dropping them on the parchment paper. I kind of like to shape them or form them on the paper. It's just easier for me. I'm trying to make them as round as possible. They don't always come out round, but that's okay. Okay, and then what I do is I just take the Pignoli nuts and press them into the cookies. And, you know, you can put as many as you can fit on there. I say the more the better. And that's it. And then we just continue the process. And then we put them in the oven. I think it's at 350 degrees. I'm going to check them at 10 minutes. Sometimes I go at 15 minutes, depending on how thick the cookie is. You don't want it to get too brown or burnt on the bottom. Okay, while the cookies are in the oven, there's a few things I want to mention when it comes to making cannoli cookies. There are a couple different ways you can make them. I've seen everybody do it differently. I've seen people use flour, almond flour, instead of almond paste. Also, the process of when you're using the almond paste, you may need to use your food processor or a KitchenAid where you can really grind it. It does take me a while to do it with the hand mixer, even though I have my little mini KitchenAid. I just decided to try and do it with the hand beater, which is painful. I'm going to be honest with you. So I would say get your food processor out, and if you're going to use the almond paste, and make it that way. It's just so much easier to break up the almond paste. Also, I know that there's different ways in people in how they shape the Pignoli cookies. Some are almond crest, like an almond crescent shape, and then the way that I made them today, which is just a round. And you know, I think that, you know, it all the different ways and the varieties to make them is really just like how I'm trying to think of as an example. Different ways that you like your coffee. It's just how you like your Pignoli cookies. So I would say I'm going to try a different way, probably during the holiday season. I don't think I'll be recording that again, but I will let you know how I do with some of the other recipes. I think that Giada has one, and I don't think that she uses almond paste. She may use marzipan, I think. I'm not sure, but what I'm trying to say is that there's so many different ways. So the way that I made them today, maybe you've never seen that before, or you do it a different way. I just like to share, you know, how I've been doing it and see if, you know, if it works for you. Great. Okay, I hear the buzzer. Let's get these cookies out before they burn. Okay, this is how they look. They just came out of the oven. I do have another cookie sheet with some more on there. I do think that I could have definitely put on more cannoli nuts on these, definitely. But they look good. They're nice and light golden brown, and hopefully they'll taste just as good as they look. Okay, my friends, and that is it for today. Day one of Bakemas 2024 is in the books. We made delicious Italian cannoli cookies. They are so good and so yummy. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. Please let me know if you've ever tried cannoli cookies, if you've ever made them, and if you've ever made them differently than the way I showed you today. I would love to know, because I'm sure, like I said, I think I'm going to try to make a different recipe of these and see, you know, compare if they're better, you know, if there's any difference in how good they taste. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will be back tomorrow for day 2 of my Bakemas 2024. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.